Und hier kommen die Athleten, bitte schön, Berlin.
Bronze medal time here in the compound men's individual at the Berlin 2023 Hyundai World Archery Championships, and it's a serious clash of the Titans. Korea going up against the Netherlands. It's time to go to the shooting line.
On target number 1, representing the Republic of Korea.
Auf Scheibe Nummer 1 für die Republik Korea.
Jongho. On target number 2, representing the Netherlands.
Auf Scheibe Nummer 2 für die Niederlande.
Mike Schloesser. The line judge for this matchup is
Der Kampfrichter für dieses Match ist
the stage is set, a bronze medal available
Well,
for the taking.
both would have been fancied in their semi-finals, both Mike Schloesser, world number 1, and Kim Jongho, but they lost the Korean and the Dutch archer in that semi-finals. But what it means for us is we've got an incredible matchup for the bronze medal.
Yeah, we're going to see two, well, it's another clash of titans of some sort.
Yeah, and it's interesting that I think that it's a little deceptive. Kim Jong-ho's world number 55 ranking. The Koreans, along with the Chinese, have taken just that little bit longer to come back onto the international stage since you know what. Big smile on the face of Mike Schloesser at the start of this bronze medal match.
Yeah, I think somebody in the audience must have said something funny.
Neun.
As Chef likes to call it, Mike Schloesser gave that a bit of English.
10. Perfect score.
We're seeing Mike shoot the way that we have seen him shoot the last couple of years. Well, the last decade, maybe.
10.
It's a bit unpredictable sometimes, because he can shoot almost like 12 X's, and then suddenly the last end he'll shoot a couple 9s or maybe even a couple of reds. But I feel like he's getting over that, just judging by what we've just seen and what we've seen this season. I feel like he is working on it, and it is going better and better. He's becoming more and more himself again.
Yeah, he does look like he's getting back to that form of old when the title Mr. Perfect really did fit. Every time he came on to the shooting line, he put terror in his opponent's eyes.
Yeah, pretty much, and I think it probably still does to most people, but I feel like there's also just archers that are unaffected by what do you want to call it, prestige or accolades. They just shoot the best they can.
Mike Schloesser left with a silver medal to his name, losing only to Nico Wiener of Austria, who claimed the gold medal back then, but this time a potential bronze medal for Mike Schloesser.
So an interesting fact about these two guys shooting together or shooting against each other, rather. I think Kim Jongho is one of the few, if not the only person that Mike has only ever lost to so far.
Wow. That's a record to be proud of.
Yeah, it's only one match though, and it's 8 years ago. But
had you not added that context in, I would have been very impressed.
yeah, well, in this case, they have shot against each other once, and Kim Jongho was the winner. It was Antalya 2015 World Cup.
100% record is 100% record. Trailing by a point here, though.
Perfect score.
And like before mentioned, this is all that Kim Jongho can do and needs to do. He just needs to stay close to Mike, especially if Mike is doing Mike things.
Yeah, and he really is at the moment. 110, 5 X's. Let's not say it. Don't go there first. It's too early. It's too
I
early.
won't. I'll refrain from saying what I'm thinking.
But it's a phenomenal, and they're shooting really fast as well. The rotations are pretty quick between the two athletes. They mean business. And I think for both of them, there seems to be an air of, we missed out on the world title, so let's just shoot for fun. Let's just enjoy this bronze medal match.
Yeah, and like we said before, some of the bronze matches that we've seen are like really, really high scores because in some regard the pressure is kind of off. So it makes it possible to relax a little more and just go for it.
Certainly what the pair of them doing. Just a 9 at the start from Kim Jongho, but other than that, the pair of them have just hit the centre of the
Making
target.
it closer and closer to a bronze medal, one arrow at a time. Kim Jongho, can he find a way back up in this match? That's what we'll be looking out for in the arrows to come.
In number 3, Kim Jongho trailing by a single point will shoot first, trying to level the match.
Nine.
And this is not the thing that Kim Jongho should be doing. And I know it's a very simple game. You should just always shoot a 10 and then you typically win. But there's slight nuances in when is a good moment to relax a bit, or because it is a difficult sport in that regard where you cannot always be 100% focused.
Yeah, you said it before at the beginning. When you first start archery, it's all about the physical side of it. And once you get to this level, 90% is in between the ears.
Yeah, just a rough estimate.
9.
Yeah, that's a shake of the head in acknowledgement that he perhaps already realises this one may have passed him by. Mike Schloesser's got to stay focused though as he gets another X and another 30.
Mike Schloesser keeping the game of perfection again. 90 points out of a maximum possible of 90. And already a 3-point
Yeah, it's just,
between
I know
himself
that
and
I
his
might be a
opponent.
bit biased in this match because I used to wear the same colors that Mike is wearing.
For Mr.
but
Perfect.
it really is a joy to see Mike shoot the way that he well, got famous for shooting. And
Yeah, often the hardest thing in sport is not getting to the top, it's staying up there. He stayed there for a while, but I suppose with him what's most impressive is he had this dip, and whilst perhaps not everyone would have recognised it, there was a definite dip in his form, and now he really does look like he's come back to his very best. It's a tough thing to do mentally, that.
it is indeed, and not giving up, continuing your training, and working on getting better even if you are already that good.
Yeah.
Really honing your technique and getting the best out of it. I think Mike has been doing a commendable job for over a decade now.
Mike Schloesser side of the field of play as well.
Longevity.
Outside of the 10 ring, the reflection
Some very
of
excitable
perfection for
Korean
Mr.
fans.
Perfect as he eases in to end number
Man
4.
needs that support.
Let's see what kind of
Jongho
output this end will produce.
throwing down a couple of 9s. He beat me every day of the week with that score, but he's not going to beat Mike Schloesser with that.
Ten.
It's very close.
9 or 10.
And it's so close that I don't want to say if it's in or out this time.
I'm going to say that's in. I'm going to say that cut the line.
Okay.
10.
We'll see. We'll find out. It's marked for a 9 at the moment. 2 10s from Kim Jongho.
Ten.
Can he get back into the perfects?
10, 10, 10. Perfect.
That was interesting. I think he was drifting off and then just pulled it back in and just punched the trigger when he saw the gold there.
10.
Okay, so we'll put a lemonade on this. I think Schlosser's first arrow is going to get marked up to a 10.
Is it a 9 or is it a 10 from our vantage
lemonade?
point? It just simply is too tough
I
to
promised
call.
myself not to do any betting.
Oh, what a cop-out. You're still buying me a lemonade later.
Sure.
Well, by something.
He had to look down the scope himself. He had a smile on his face.
Change a lot. So we'll have to just wait and throw it over to our target judge to confirm the value as Jennifer Laux.
Just when we're getting a good picture of that. Come on. Oh, that's the judge.
Laux hat auf jeden Fall die Lupe mal rausgeholt und schaut sich das jetzt ganz genau von allen Seiten an.
It's close, isn't
Mal
it?
schauen, was passiert.
Okay, I'll buy you the lemonade then. Been marked down to a 9. Chef knew that. He was just pretending not to know.
I didn't know it, but I also didn't want
It
to.
is a 9, ladies
I wasn't
and gentlemen.
confident
9,
it was
10,
going to be
10
in.
for Mike Schloesser, 30 for Kim Jongho. So 2 points now to divide between the 2 archers moving into the 5th and final end. And this will be the moment in
Well, you
time,
know
ladies and gentlemen,
who we can blame
to show
for
some
that.
appreciation
Our resident
and make some
researcher,
noise for
Mr.
Kim
Ben,
Jongho
because he
and for
mentioned
Mike
just
Schloesser.
an end or so ago how many times has Mike Schloesser got a 150.
Yeah.
And, well, Curtis Hurst, for everyone that might know him. Thanks for jinxing it. He's doing sterling work, providing us with great stats, of course, throughout this tournament. We couldn't do without him.
But he did jinx it.
Kim Jongho looking for more of that, though. Trailing as he does by 2 points.
10.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible indeed.
It depends what happens with the man in orange, doesn't it?
It does. And I'm also wondering why he stepped onto the line so late. 3 seconds left on the clock. Something must have been up. He's fidgeting with his release aid.
Yeah. Doesn't look like all's good in the hood. Meanwhile, Kim Jongho got out a quick shot, which limits the amount of time Schloesser has to repair anything.
That is impressive for whatever is happening to just deal with it and get back to the
10-10-10, perfect score.
Good finish there from Kim Jongho. He's done his best here. Schloesser needs this 10, and we think he's having some kind of equipment issue. And he gets it into the 10. And a little smile from him, a 148 for the new world champion bronze medalist here, shaking his head. Something for sure has happened in that last end. It would be unbelievable if we could find out what it was that he had to deal with. And we're seeing the piece of equipment on the floor being quickly picked up by the now new World Championship bronze medalist. A big smile on his face. He's happy with his work here, and he's back to some of his very finest form. The compound men's bronze medalist, Mike Schloesser from the Netherlands.
He walked away with a silver medal indeed, this time a bronze, but 2 medals back to back nevertheless.
Aber auch hat einen riesengroßen Applaus verdient. Hat nochmal ordentlich einen rausgehauen in den letzten beiden Passen, meine Damen und Herren. Kim Jongho aus Korea. 4. Platz bei den Weltmeisterschaften 2023.
Kim Jongho